What's going on, everybody? It's that one dude 76 in the house, and we got another video for y'all. So without further ado, it's party time. All right, y'all. Let's get right into it. So, the Birds versus the Falcons. I wrote my notes during the game. I wrote some key things that I liked, a lot of things that I didn't like. So let's go through them. Number one on my list so far is Bryce Huff. Agent Zero. And let's get this out of the way. I understand it's a new scheme. It's only week 2. There's plenty of season left. Things could flip. I get it. I understand. But when you see a screenplay and you're the only man there, and this
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
is the effort that we're seeing, you can understand from the watcher's perspective how frustrating it could be. To me, there's no pressure. I haven't seen, any sort of moves. I've watched them very closely. I haven't seen anything too impressive yet, especially for the hype that was coming into this season. Watching him at New York, coming over to Philly, I was, oh my gosh, maybe the expectations were too high. Maybe I thought he was going to be a similar Hassan Reddick playstyle guy, but it hasn't been like that. Maybe it's just not the scheme for him. I don't know. Like I said, but so far, completely upsetting so far, especially with the standard and where the Birds, especially say where they want to go, and all of us fans want them to go as well. Point 2 in my list was the play calling and the scheme itself. To me, I don't understand why we are playing so passive. Majority of the game, especially. Like, I understand Vic Fangio's defense has always been he trusts his secondary to be able to make the tackles, make the plays, and do everything in between. But when Drake London, I get it, big dude, all that good stuff in between, catches it's like a 4-yard out route and breaks through Slay, breaks through Blankenship. It's like, what are we doing? So it's like, where's the pressure? Where's the pressure lie? Where is all of the things that we need from the team, in a sense? Like, we don't give pressure. They're going down the field over and over and over, and the run game, they're completely running it all over running all over the field. Having 2 first-round defensive tackles, Josh Sweat, who we all know, like we all know, and now Bryce Huff, and granted, yes, the Falcons O-line, they're very good. I know they're very good. But if we know that we're not going to win our one-on-ones, then why are we not changing the play style to maybe throw off some things, get them on their toes, keep them guessing? But no, it's like we weren't adapting, we weren't changing, we weren't doing anything. Which goes to my next point. The final scoring drive for the Falcons was the quickest scoring drive in the game. So, like, realistically speaking, the time where it mattered the most, we let up the score the quickest. Which it's extremely frustrating because of the fact that we're going down the field, we're not applying pressure, and we have over 10 yards, over 10 yards, over 10 yards each and every single pass. And then Darius Slay gets caught looking into the backfield. Like, I know those are things that, like, you get taught throughout, but I don't know if that's just the new scheme now or what's going on, if that's just a mistake. Like, it happened. But at the same time, we were playing decent the entire game. What happened towards the end, which is like what was kind of throwing me off because it kind of looked like we were running cover three, pressed back, like they were going to throw deep balls, when in reality, they didn't really need to. So to keep getting pushed all the way to the end zone for them to score at the last second, it's just mind boggling in the sense of there was no like sense of urgency to force them to make the mistake, which kind of goes into my next point of what happened to the D line. Like, it's like the second or third season where I'm hearing like, Jordan Davis is ready, he's gonna go, he's gonna ball out. And it's like I see him stuff the hole, but I haven't seen him, break off, get ready to attack somebody, do any of that stuff. Like Carter, I know he had his issues with Coach Sirianni, but got one tackle that entire game. Really wasn't that active. Huff, he was my first point, so you understand that. And then Sweat, I don't know when everyone got so quiet. Like why these 2 weeks have been so hard for like the defense to be what they should be. You have Devin White, we have N'Kobe Dean, we have Zach Bourne now, we have Jeremiah Trotter, like Jr. So it's like we have the middle core that we needed. We got Slay, now we got Quinyon, now we got Cooper, and we got Isaiah Rodgers. It's like we got the pieces now. Why is the scheme not working? Is it Fangio? Is it, are the players just still not used to it? It's, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to make decisive decisions and full on takes, of course, by the middle of the season. Like I said, it's of course too early, like, to go and make those calls now. But these are just things, of course, that I'm seeing, and especially if I'm seeing it, I would think that every sports analyst and even the team themselves see it. So, moving on to the offense, watching Saquon drop the, did it hurt? Yes, but it happens. I'm not upset about it in the sense of, oh my God, that's like he sucks, whatever the case. No, it's like it happens. Like mistakes occur, things happen. It was in the moment. I fully believe they're gonna bounce back better. I fully believe everything's gonna be great with the offense. I think, Kellen Moore made the plays that he needed. I think we should have kicked that field goal, but I don't know. Maybe if it was Coach Sirianni's decision, I don't think it was not the greatest decision, but like I said, I'm not the coach, so you can go make the decisions that you want. I think Jalen's passes were accurate. They were good up until the last one. And that kind of rolls into my next point. When it's like fourth quarter, you got a couple seconds left. I get it. Throw it up. Throw the heat. Like lay it up. See what happens. There's situations where you need to do that. But when there's 27 seconds, by the time the ball got to Jesse Bates, it was 22 seconds. When there's 27 seconds and you have one timeout, and I believe you were on your your 40, there is absolutely, like, maybe I didn't see what you were seeing, but from the TV perspective, Jesse Bates was right there. Like you can see the whole secondary shift over once you stared at Devontae. But it's like when I saw this, I was truly, truly just fed up, and I needed to get it off my chest that we can't keep throwing like just straight Hail Marys when there's still an opportunity to keep the drive alive. There's times where we're pinched all the way back and we just throw it downfield. And Devontae could be triple covered, quadruple covered, whatever. It happened last week. Pinch to the corner, throw it up, Xavier McKinney interception. It's like there's no reason to force it when there's more football left. And I get there's mistakes, I get there's things that happen. But at the same time, if you know what you have in your back pocket to use, and if there's like the opportunity to go, I don't understand. Like, we're never going to grow as a team. We're never going to go far as a team if these things keep consistently happening. I think the Birds are still in a good spot. I would rather have them go into these, how do I say, moments where they are stuck, they are having problems, and they are having issues because it's early in the season. And I'm extremely happy at the fact that we got our loss early, because these past 2 years of, we go undefeated for 10 games, we go undefeated for 9 games, that's done. We understand, listen, we have problems, we have things to solve, and that's it. That there's no huge hype anymore. It's time to work, it's time to better yourselves, and it's time to keep going into the next games. We're versing the Saints next week. The Eagles play the Saints at Mercedes-Benz. They're playing at the Saints. Yeah. They just came off of absolutely obliterating the Cowboys. And now they're going home. We're playing them at home. So you can only imagine the momentum train that they're riding and what that could do to us down this week. So to get this flip, to do what we have to do, is it going to take a lot? Yes. Of course, do I think the Birds are willing of doing it? Yes. But from my notes that I took, there's a lot to get done. So love the Birds, all they do, but get it done. Dallas Goedert said it himself. He said, how did he say it? You know why sidewalks are made? Because not everybody's made for the streets. Well, if we don't get it together, everybody that comes down Broad Street is going to kick us to the curb. So, check it out. And these are my picks for the week. So, for this week, we got the Jets, Browns, Saints, Texans, Bucks, Titans, Colts, Steelers, Seahawks, Raiders, Rams, Cardinals, Cowboys, Chiefs, Bills, and Bengals. Comment down below if you want to know why, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Or, if we get this video to the same amount of subscribers I have, which I believe is 26, I'll make a whole video about it. So, I'm that one dude, and I'll catch y'all.